All right, welcome back to another episode of Real Talk with Boss Chick on Leisure Network. Today I have a very hilarious comedian by the name of C Bear.
Hello,
What's
y'all.
up, C Bear?
How are y'all? Yes.
All right, first look at the audience and tell us where you can find you.
Well, you can find me on Instagram as official_J Adams, or you can find me on YouTube at C Bear the Comedian, and you can find me on Snapchat as Papa Bear 1955.
All right, Papa
Mm-hmm.
Bear.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm incognito on there.
okay, gotcha. So C Bear, what's the name all about?
So it was one time I was in the military. I was in the Navy for 8 years, right? And I don't know if you ever heard of something called call signs, but my call sign was chocolate. Doc Chocolate. Yes, I was a corpsman for 8 years, right? So I was in this country called Afghanistan, Marja, and they never seen black people there before. So one of the people came up to me and he asked me a question. Like he was like, "Hey, do you taste like chocolate?" And he licked me.
Oh my.
Yeah. So I had to do what any other man would do in this situation. How did I taste? No,
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I don't know. It's just this is what it is.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that's what's
Yeah,
chocolate bear. So
that's how.
C,
Yes.
C Bear stands for chocolate bear.
Chocolate bear.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
You know you're the first interview I've ever told that story to. So
Okay.
congratulations.
Thank you. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Premiere. Okay.
Premiere.
All right. So what started your comedy career?
So during COVID, around 2019, I was working for this radio station called the One Radio Station in San Antonio, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I usually was sitting around with all like the celebrities would come and everything else, and I would always make them laugh. I would entertain them before they get on the show. So one of my friends slash bosses was like, "Hey, have you ever thought about doing stand up?" And I was like, "I don't know if I can like make people laugh in a crowd, but I can just make people laugh intimately, you know."
Yeah.
So I tried it one time in Vermont, the whitest of all white places.
Yeah.
Hmm. And at the time, Game of Thrones was very, very popular. So I went into this white stage, as we call it, and the first thing I said was, "Winter is coming." And next thing you know, I had the whole room balling. I was like, "I could do this." Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
that's
took
pretty
off from
much. I
there.
took off from there.
Okay.
It's like my little therapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't say this yet, but let me tell you, thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't do it for y'all though. I did it for free college.
Oh, well, whatever. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you for serving your country to get your damn college. Thank
Yeah.
you. How about that?
Right. I ain't even go though. That's the crazy part.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, all right. So I already see how hilarious you are. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the stage.
Oh
Go
no,
ahead.
no. Ask me some questions. No, get the thing out. Get the
No,
thing
we're good.
out. We good now?
We're good. Okay. Well, tell me this. How was it for your transition from military coming back to civilian?
Like any other black man, I had to sell dope. Shit. Let's be honest out here. It was hard as fuck. Oh, excuse me. Can we curse? It was hard as fuck. It was the transition from getting all your medical bills to, hey man, what you gonna be doing after you get out and you retire? I was like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. So I had to resort back to what I was doing before I got in there. Entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Street pharmacy.
sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, like I was doing whatever. I was cutting lawns.
Okay.
I was shaving dogs. I mean, I was even taking care of cattle at the time. I was farming.
You was in Vermont.
No, I was in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was trying to get that cattle money, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I tried to do everything I possibly could.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So what are you doing now besides comedy?
So after a while, I did go to college and I got my degree in biomedical engineering.
Okay.
Yeah. So I became an engineer and now that's what I do. I go around the nation and work on medical machinery.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. You like it?
Sure. It pays the bill plus some.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, so it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah. But I am from Alabama originally though.
Okay.
Yeah, and I get with y'all with that. So y'all are y'all ready for me though? It's my time to shine.
It's your time to shine. Well, you've been shining, but it's
Oh,
your time to take the
thank
stage
you.
and shine.
I'm gonna get up like he did because I got to do better than Deshaun, who wanted to
Okay.
wrap the stage up real quick. Nah, but I got it. I got it. How does that camera look over this side? It look all right. I look good. I'm gonna sit down because I'm a little girthier man,
You are.
so my ankle's a little weaker. There's a little bit more weight.
Hey,
It-
this
it-
is your time.
Thank you. So yes, y'all. I'm from Alabama, a small town in Alabama where a black man gets a starter pack, and this is what it includes: a pit bull, a pack of Black and Miles, and a 22. Yeah, we still go hunting for that sweet, sweet meat. You know what it is? Squirrel. That shit's delicious. We always know the more wild nuts and berries they eat, the more squirrelier it gets. Delicious. Seems like you eat a lot of wild nuts and berries. Are you a little squirrely?
No.
No, she said she no.
No.
She don't eat nuts, y'all.
A
We gotta
girl
get her to
never.
eat more
A
nuts.
girl never tells.
A girl never
A
tells.
lady never
See,
tells.
that's what women do, man. They're secretly nut eaters. They're squirrely, y'all. They're squirrely. Don't let them think they're not. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Living in Alabama, it was living in a country town. We have different titles for our different relatives. Like who gave me my wisdom was my grunkle. He was my grandpa uncle. Yeah. Don't judge. I see your judgment eyes. Don't judge. He was a very smart man, you know what I mean? He taught me how to do things that men should do, like change tires, you know what I mean? Know how to fix it and know how to chase that brown buffalo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. If y'all don't know what chasing the brown buffalo is, that's eating ass, y'all. Yep. He taught me how to do that shit. He said if you do it right, the woman get amnesia. He so when I first sat down, he was like, I said, my girlfriend want me to chase a brown buffalo. He was like, boy, you haven't ran with the moccasins yet? I was like, whoa. See, we're 116 Cherokee, y'all. So he likes to talk about spiritual animals and metaphors. So he always used to tell me, you know, if you can eat chitlins, you can chase that brown buffalo. I was like, I never knew what that meant until I got older, right? And then he always used to tell me, he was like, hey, boy, do you know if you ever swim in that mystical pink waterfall, always have your water wings so you won't drown? Yeah, it's crazy. These are things people say in my town.
Okay.
Yeah. It's crazy though, because you know, they always talk in metaphors. Like we have this one dude, right? We call him special. And he's a little special. But I didn't know that until I met him. And I didn't know what was wrong with him. So I asked my cousin, I was like, hey cuz, what's wrong with old buddy right there? He was like, his cornbread isn't done in the middle. Yeah. But they didn't know that I like moist spots.
So that wasn't a bad thing to you, huh?
No, we became best of friends. But yeah, man, it was crazy, man. My grunkle was crazy, bro. Like, he used to tell me a lot of things. It was like at a point in time where he told me that he was a freak metaphorically. Like I told you, like I asked him, I was like, hey, my girl want me to do things I don't want to do. He was like, boy, you ain't chasing that brown buffalo yet? I started from the bottom, now you're here. You know what my spiritual animal is, right? I said, what? He said, I'm a catfish. Because I'm a bottom feeder. Bloop, bloop. Okay. So when he said that, y'all, I had an epiphany. This is what I learned. You can't drink after everybody. Yeah. He used to drink this thing called Ice House, right? And when I got of age, I always asked myself, why the Ice House now tastes different from then? Yeah, I was tasting my grandmama's ass, y'all. It was Cajun. It was nasty, y'all. Mm. These are my These are my problems, y'all.
Trauma.
Trauma. You hear me? That's crazy. But I remember one time where I got caught without my water wings. One time, me and the girl I was dating at the time, we went on a date to an adult store, and she got these pills called Omni Drip Drip. Omni Drip Drip is like a pink pill, like the blue pill, like Viagra, just for women. But instead of sighting a woman, it turns her from a stream to a tsunami. Right. So she took it. And the next thing you know, she was like, "Hey, baby, I want to ride your face like a surfboard." This is the time where Beyonce was really surfboarding everywhere. So it was crazy to me because she started riding my face, right? She was like, "How you like that? How you like that?" I liked it, but what came out was I was getting waterboarded, ladies and gentlemen. I had to shove her off my face. She looked at me. She was like, "Baby, what's wrong?" I was like, "Bitch, the audacity. You made me feel like I was drowning underneath your pink mystical waterfall. And I didn't have my water wings. You hear me?" It was crazy, y'all. But before I go, I need to talk about these kids. These kids are something else nowadays, y'all. Like my nephew, like my nephew. The other day, man, he was talking about, "Hey, I got a girl I want to talk to, and I got this pickup line I want to use." I was like, "All right, cool, go ahead." He was like, "Hey, baby, anybody tell you you're Oreo? Because I want to twist you open and lick your cream filling." I was like, oh, I'm about to take that shit. So when I saw my wife, I was like, "Ooh, baby, you looking good today. You looking like an Oreo. I want to twist you open. I want to lick your cream filling." And then I added this one. And then I said, then I'm about to dunk you in my milk. You about to get this vitamin D. Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, and I had to take that from him. I was like, "That's too good for this little boy to be using on some little girl." Yeah, you know what I told him? Nah, don't use that. I was hating at that time. I was like, "How this little nigga that?" But I'm one of those uncles. I'm one of those uncles they love to talk about, right? And he said I was a cool uncle, so he always asked me those crazy questions. Like he asked me this one. He was like, "Hey, how do you describe a trans woman?" I looked at him and I was like, "Bro, it's not even 9 o'clock yet, man. Like my brain's not even working." But we just watched that movie Forrest Gump. You ever seen Forrest Gump? Everybody knows that quote. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, right? So I told him a trans woman is like a piece of chocolate in that box of chocolates. You pick it up, you may look at it, you're like, this might taste good. You bite into it, nuts.
Okay. Okay.
It's crazy. But see, my nephew's real smart. He was like, "An EpiPen's not gonna save me from this, huh?"
Oh Lord.
All right, y'all. I'm done. Bye.
Thank you. That was hilarious. Thank you. Until next time.
Until next time. My name is Bear, and I'm gonna let y'all know it was great to be here. Great to be on your show.
Thank you for.
Give me your tags. I will tag you on everything that you need to be. Make me famous.
All right.
You know what I mean?